does it mean to be diligent in stirring up the grace of God that is in them? I think we are to have in view the means of grace that God has given us. Not exclusively, but primarily. How do we stir up the grace of God that is in us? We go to church on the Lord's Day. With the gathered congregation, we pray with them. We sing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with them. We engage, we're actively engaged in the preaching of the word, not just to hear the preacher, but to expect with a Christian hope that it is the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Christ, that is speaking through that preacher in the proclamation of the word to our hearts. We're engaging in worship. We're engaging in the act of preaching, the act of prayer, the act of singing, which is not just vertical worship, but also horizontal edification. We're to participate in baptism and the Lord's Supper, fastings and other things appointed by God for our growth in faith. So we're to stir up the grace of God that is in us. How is it that we're going to do those things freely and cheerfully that God calls us to do? We're going to do those by attending to the means that God has given us, whereby we grow in the grace and the knowledge of Jesus Christ, and we can do those things pleasing in His sight and for the blessing of neighbor.